Over 80% of podcasts don't survive their first 10 episodes. 44% of podcasts never make it past 3 episodes. And out of the 4 million plus podcasts in existence, only about 156,000 have ever published 10 or more episodes. That's less than 4% of everything that's ever tried. So if you're listening to this right now, you're not just listening to a podcast. You're listening to one of the rare ones that made it.
The world famous Say Less podcast.
Welcome to episode 10 of the world famous Say Less podcast. And we want to take a second before we get into today's topic to acknowledge what that number actually means.
But first, visit sayless.com, SAY1ESS.com. We spell it with a 1, not a L, because we're number one, and we never took an L we didn't turn into a W. Visit us today to explore our exclusive collection of apparel and accessories designed as constant reminders of the Say Less philosophy. From stylish hoodies, t-shirts, and hats to functional gear, each piece helps you embody the mindset that saying less than you actually do leads to achieving more than you would have otherwise. While serving as tools for self-expression, these pieces also serve as constant reminders. You can also follow us on social media at SAY1ESSDOTCOM. Stay tuned for more insights and inspiration after this quick word from our sponsors.
10 out of 10. That's a score. That's a standard. That's a statement. And today, that's us. Now let's talk about what it actually takes to show up at a 10 out of 10 level. Because here's something most people don't know. Most podcasts never make it here. According to multiple industry sources, Riverside, Amplify, and others, over 80% of podcasts don't survive their first 10 episodes. Let that sink in. 4 out of every 5 podcasts that ever started stopped before reaching the episode you're listening to right now. 44% of podcasts never make it past 3 episodes, nearly half, gone before they even found their voice. And out of the 4 million plus podcasts in existence, only about 156,000 have ever published 10 or more episodes. That's less than 4% of everything that's ever tried. So if you're listening to this right now, you're not just listening to a podcast. You're listening to one of the rare ones that made it. And we didn't just make it, we rebuilt. After 9 episodes, we looked at what we had built and decided it wasn't good enough. Not because it was bad, but because we knew it could be better. So we scrapped it. We rebuilt the entire production from scratch. New format, new structure, new workflow, better everything, while simultaneously working on multiple other projects, while figuring out podcasting in real time, because nobody handed us a blueprint, and while navigating major personal life shifts that would have been valid reasons for most people to stop entirely. We didn't stop. We rebuilt. That's what a 10 out of 10 effort looks like. Not perfection, not a clean linear path. It looks like doing the work anyway, rebuilding when necessary, moving through the personal stuff without letting it become a permanent excuse, and showing up again even when the easier, more forgivable choice was to just quit. So yes, in our opinion, and we stand on this, the world famous Say Less podcast and the Say Less brand as a whole is a 10 out of 10. And if you want to give us extra credit, we will absolutely accept it. Now let's get into why 10 out of 10 matters as a philosophy, not just as a score we're giving ourselves, but as a standard everyone should be chasing. When we talk about excellence in effort, we're not talking about the outcome being perfect. We're talking about the intention being complete. A 10 out of 10 effort means you left nothing on the table. You brought everything you had to what you were doing with what you had, when you had it. That's a different conversation than results. Results are influenced by timing, by resources, by luck, by other people. But effort, Effort is yours alone. And when you consistently give 10 out of 10 effort, something starts to happen beneath the surface that most people overlook. It builds confidence, not the kind of confidence that comes from people telling you you're great, the kind that comes from a private track record, a history you've built with yourself, of showing up, of following through, of doing the hard thing when the easy thing was available. That's the relationship between effort and confidence that nobody talks about enough. Preparation and effort don't just change your output. They change your nervous system. They change how you walk into a room. They change how you answer a question, how you handle pressure, how you respond when things don't go according to plan. This is not just conscious confidence. It's subconscious confidence. It's the kind that doesn't need affirmations or hype because it's built on actual evidence. Evidence that you've shown up before, that you've done hard things before, that you rebuilt before. And when your subconscious has that evidence on file, you don't shrink. You don't second guess. You don't wait for permission. You just move. Think about athletes who put in a 10 out of 10 preparation. They don't have to think about whether they can perform under pressure. The work already answered that question. The preparation filed the answer in their nervous system long before the moment arrived. That's what we want for you. Because a 10 out of 10 life isn't about being perfect at everything. It's about being intentional about the things that matter, putting in the preparation so that when the moment comes, and it always comes, you already know the answer. The Pareto principle tells us that roughly 20% of the inputs drive 80% of the results. That means if you can identify the 10 out of 10 effort areas, the high leverage places where your work compounds, and bring everything you have to those, the returns are disproportionate. Most people give 10 out of 10 effort to things that don't move the needle, and 5 out of 10 effort to the things that do. Flip that. Find your highest leverage work. Bring a 10 out of 10 and watch what happens to the compounding effect over time. This is episode 10, which in the podcasting world puts us in the top 4% of all shows that have ever existed. But more than a milestone, it's a marker, a proof point, a physical manifestation of what 10 out of 10 effort produces when applied consistently across time. We're just getting started. Stay excellent. And whatever you do today, make sure it's a 10 out of 10. This has been the world-famous Say Less podcast, Season 1, Episode 10. We'll see you next time.
We want to take this time out to say thank you to everyone who's ever supported anything we've done here at Say Less. Thank you for listening to the new and improved edition of our podcast, the world-famous Say Less podcast, on productivity and excellence. As you listen to this podcast, please keep in mind that these are just my current thoughts, based on my current perspective, based on my current level of experience. So as I continue to grow, my perspective is subject to change. I like to think of myself as a lifelong learner, and I also like to think of my audience as lifelong learners. If this gave you any ideas that you think might benefit the conversation, feel free to leave them in the comments. As we wrap up today's episode, I want to remind you to check out our highly anticipated microbook, Say Less, on productivity and excellence. This practical guide reveals how implementing the Say Less philosophy can lead to achieving much more before all is said and done. This book is packed with actionable strategies that will empower you on your journey to excellence. Transform your approach to productivity today. Available now at sayless.com and on Amazon. Also, our newest music release, Say Less, the soundtrack, is available right now. This dynamic blend of calming, energizing, thought-provoking, and reflective music is designed to help you maintain that flow state. Whether you're exercising, driving, studying, or working on a creative project, set the tone for your best year yet with the perfect soundtrack to elevate your focus and inspiration. Do yourself and us a favor and go stream it and download it now. Visit say1ess.com to experience the book and the soundtrack release now. Thanks again for tuning in today. Before we wrap up, make sure you check out the closing ads from our sponsors. Their support helps us pay the bills and keep the lights on, allowing us to continue bringing you valuable content. We truly appreciate your support. Let's cover a lot of ground before a lot of ground covers us, so that when all is said and done, we will have done more than we've said. We'll see you next time, and as always, stay productive, stay excellent, stay consistent, stay blessed, and say less.